So.
Needs a little more practice by the sound of it.
Sorry.
Enunciate.
Sorry, I'm not Scottish.
Enunciate. Ah! We've been together before.
So my question is like, if you have another chance to choose your.
Is his face good?
If you have another chance to choose your cast.
To choose my cast, can I get rid of Misha?
C-A-S-E.
I'd put Richard in Misha's place.
Okay, so let me be short. Okay.
That's okay. I've got all day.
Okay. So if you have a chance to choose what kind of creature you become, are you still prefer to be a demon, or are you prefer to be a monster, or angels, or another type of monster? Okay, sorry.
Hey, hold on.
I think Crowley just stole the baby.
Sorry, guys.
So cute. So what was your question again?
Sorry, sometimes I don't get American jokes.
No. What's up? What do you want to know?
So you had a chance to choose your role. Are you still prefer to become a demon or another type of creature?
Who says Crowley's a demon?
All right, you're king of hell, hell to the queen. All right.
Okay. Well, we'll follow the logical path down the road to wherever you want to go. But who says Crowley's a demon?
Probably the writers.
Oh, there's a majority for you. Who knows? Who knows? Don't fight amongst yourselves.
So you're not a demon?
What?
So you're not a demon?
Who knows?
No, I mean Carl is not the demon.
Who knows?
So is he a leprechaun?
I just love the fact that you think that is hysterically funny.
Okay, am I being racist? Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, totally racist. Because Ireland is actually populated with leprechauns. Where are you from?
Indonesia.
Indonesia?
Mm-hmm.
Very hard for me to pull a racist joke out about Indonesia. I had to think of something about the Dutch or something. It's too complicated. But, yeah, but, I mean, it'd probably be a little different if you were 6'3" when you said this. But when you're calling me a leprechaun... See? Next question.
So actually that kind of stole my thunder, because when I heard you speak at Gallifrey a year or so ago, you said that Crowley, there was no proof that Crowley was a demon because he didn't have black eyes and he didn't smoke out. But since then, we've seen him with red eyes and red smoke. So I'm wondering...
Well, that's because of Funko.
Well,
They came out with a red-eyed doll before we actually did red eyes.
So, but do you have, is there hints about what kind of beastie Crowley might be?
Yeah,
or...
he's a dead beastie. I die in episode 18. Well, you know that. I did die. I died in episode 23 last year. No, yes, it did happen. Yeah, yes, it did. Yeah. I think I'm dead. I think I died in 18. I don't have a trailer anymore. All my stuff was out on the street.
We saw that.
You don't need any oil, you can spill the beans now. now. What was Crowley?
That is the worst t-shirt I've ever seen in my life. Terrifying. I love the fact that it's actually scale size. She's that tall, yeah. She's beautiful. What you doing? Did you bring enough for everybody? No? You having fun? Until now. Yeah. Hey, you guarding something? What? Oh, thank you.
Should I come back there?
Thank you. Now you can ask the question. What was the question again?
I just wanted to know what manner of beastie Crowley might be if he's not a demon.
Good beastie. I think he's a good guy. He's probably an angel. That's why he hates angels so much. Don't you think? I got this bridge in Brooklyn, I could tell you. It's a big smile. Next question.
Hi, Mark.
Why are you hiding at the back here? You got no friends? What? Is that your mom? All the way? What did you do wrong? You're not talking? Why? It's a bad liar too. Oh, should we have him take a picture of me? Watch this. See, bad move. See? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Not too bad. Questions are a bit, I mean, they're okay. I'm having great, of course, it's my job. It's all these people dressed in weird trench coats. It's like a really bad Columbo convention. With Constantine. You know Constantine got cancelled, right? That's probably why there's so many of those about. Talk amongst yourselves, it's okay. I'll try not to. What was the question again?
You clearly have other priorities.
Ooh! Are you sure we never dated?
I don't date men, so...
Me neither.
I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about the
Oh, that's
camp.
something I absolutely guarantee you I can do. I can talk a little bit.
About the camp that your younger son goes to.
Camp Comrade Chinook?
Yeah, the diabetes one.
The diabetes one. My son is a type 1 diabetic, as there are a lot of type 1 diabetics in the world. Type 1 diabetics number about 5% of diabetics, which means 95% of diabetics are type 2 diabetics. Type 2 diabetes is a very different animal, shall we say, than type 1 diabetes.
Yes, type 1 diabetes is genetic, completely genetic, versus type 2 diabetes can be acquired through environment and other things, but it also has a genetic component. I'm a medical student, I'm sorry.
That's okay. There's many different arguments as to what people think it is or how it starts, whether it has an autoimmune component, etc.
Yes.
But the truth of the matter is, if you become a type 1 diabetic, you're a type 1 diabetic, you'll never ever go back again. The pancreas, the human pancreas, creates something called beta cells. Did you know this? Creates something called beta cells. And the beta cells create the insulin that works on any carbohydrate that's put into the body, which the body turns into sugar. So the body takes every carbohydrate and turns it into fuel, into sugar. And your pancreas's beta cells create insulin in order to counteract the effects of that sugar, right? And if you're a type 1 diabetic, it don't work. So very dangerous. So you have to you have to take insulin with your food. You have to inject insulin because insulin doesn't work well in the stomach, etc., etc., etc. Anyway, 7 years old, my now 10.5-year-old was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, and it's instant. Immediately started an insulin regime and is now on a pump, etc. And while you've seen him on the internet, we've seen him hanging out at shows, he's a very gregarious kid. He's a very open and fun kid. He makes friends very easily. So the kids he was with at school were very protective of him and really did look after him. But it wasn't until he went to a camp that was solely populated by diabetics that he actually felt no longer unique in his situation. So to be able to have a camp where type 1 diabetics can go and be together for 2 weeks at a time without interference from parents or anybody else is an extraordinary thing, and it's an amazing thing to watch and understand. So I support Camp Conrad Chinnock. I hope you guys would do too, because it's an amazing thing to be able to give parents a week or two break from getting up every 3 hours in the middle of the night trying to keep your kid alive. That's another thing about diabetes. A lot of people relate it to type 2 diabetes and therefore don't think it's a particularly deadly or difficult thing. The bottom line is if my kid's blood sugar drops enough, he'll go into a coma and die. The likelihood, I guess, of him living to age 27 is quite low in comparison with all the rest of you lot, or most of the rest of you lot. I don't know what you all do, you never know. But it's a big, serious thing. Plus, if you have a lot of highs, you take a lot of high blood sugar, there's a lot of organ damage that goes on, which can lead to blindness and a lot of other difficulties, loss of limbs, etc., etc., etc. It's a pretty crappy disease to have. And on top of that, my son has celiac as well, which actually can be linked in some ways. So he's like, I wouldn't mind the diabetes, but the celiac sucks. Luckily, but there's, he knows where to get good gluten-free pizza, so he's pretty happy. But if you guys can support it, I appreciate it. That's another thing about you guys that blows my mind, is that you do tend to get on board with the stuff that we do, and we really do appreciate that. I can't be prouder of the fact that you guys stand up for us as well as for yourselves, so thank you for that as well. I think Winnie the Pooh is smiling at me. Love the eyebrows. Probably someone in my family. Hey,
Hi, I actually have a joke that I wanted to tell you.
Really?
Really, and I think you'll really like it, so.
Oh, good luck with that one.
Do you know why I don't like camping?
No.
Because it's too intense.
Just in time, apparently.
I'll tell you a joke.
Okay.
What's long and brown and sticky?
A stick.
Not you, Mike.
A stick.
A brown stick.
A stick.
Yeah, I've heard that joke many times.
Wow. Tough crowd.
See, why are you guys here?
Oh, no.